What's up, everybody? Say hi to the camera, Snarf. So, what's up? It's been a while. It seems like every time I get in the momentum with this, for those who have been here long enough to know, every time I try to do this and make a consistent routine, life's like, nope, absolutely not. Just does whatever it can to tear me down. But what can you do, right? That's life. So, welcome to the stream. So, we're starting something new. And I've this is a game I love. This is a game that I really enjoy. This is a game that I genuinely have like a very strong passion for. My friend, my senpai, Ken. I know I sound like a total weep saying senpai, but it's true. There's no denying it. Um, my friend got me into this game a long time ago, and well, now I am hooked. So, to be honest, this is kind of one of those times where we're going to break off and just kind of do our own thing with it. Going to have some fun. Oh crap, you can hear it. We don't want this game being audible right now. Okay. We are going to go into studio mode. We're going to make sure that this... Okay, cool. The game is... Okay, why is it not... There we go. Just camera. Where's just camera? Sorry, I'm trying to make some last minute adjustments. Okay, so we're going to be playing Persona 3 Reload. This is a fun game. It is very kind of intense at times, but it is what it is. But we're going to have some fun with it, This is a game. We're going to go ahead and turn on the sound for that. I did not tell you to open. Okay, hold on. Freak, man. That's not what I want to do. Let's try this again. Okay, switching over scenes now to this one. I think that's the one I need. Okay. It will not switch on its own. That is weird, but we will do whatever we can. And let's just say I want to take a moment to appreciate this intro because it is like fantastically amazing. So, a lot of stuff for this game's been redone. And I'm excited to play this because this is another one of those games where I never actually finished it. So, I'm looking forward to it, I enjoy this game. It's a blast. Have a ton of fun with it. And there's something about the intros with these games that are like freaking fantastic. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but they're just great. I love them. So, as you can see, I got Snarf behind me. What's that look for? You want to jam out stuff? Music? What's that look for? Stand up. Okay, so it's already losing its flavor. Come on. Okay, there we go. Stand up. Okay, with that being said, let's get into this. So, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. We're going to do... Yeah, no, we're going to do normal. So, fun game. Very awesome. So, yeah, I love how they redid the cutscenes for this game. It's amazing. It's great. Oh, it's fantastic. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I've played through a little bit of it, but I've never actually beaten this game. But my goal is hopefully they come out with a DLC for the answer by the time I finish the live let's play of this. If not, I'm going to play the PS2 version and play the answer to continue the story after we beat the main story. How are you doing today, by the way? I don't know if you noticed in the background, but I had to replace my entertainment center because the one I've had back there, we've had for probably a good 8-9 years now. And it finally kind of kicked the bucket. It collapsed on me. So, it's been through a lot, though. That's good. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I'm digging like the spooky vibe this game. Okay, so we gotta find our way back to the dorm. I can't remember. Cringe. So no, the answer is actually a PS2 exclusive. It was part of Persona 2 FES. Or sorry, not Persona 2. I'm thinking Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment, but no. The answer is part of the PS2 Persona 3 FES release, which is basically like the remaster of that time, or the complete edition. Either way, it kind of sucks that they released Persona 3 Reload, which is like the best version of Persona 3, because there's quite a few versions, excluding the fact that you don't get the female protag, but I mean, that's beside the point. But yeah, best version, and know the answer.
Welcome.
It really makes no sense.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time. If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Okay, so normally... So is this... Let's do... So I really want to do Simply Robert, but I can't do Simply Robert because my first name would be Simply. So we're just going to do Robert. That's what I was thinking. I haven't been keeping up with the news, but I'm glad. Because I think that game, the answer really needs a proper like remaster too. So I'm glad they're showing it a bit of respect and, you know, giving us a complete package. You know what? No, I got this. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Good. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
The end of everything.
Who's there? How are you here at this hour? Don't tell me. Wait! Huh? The lights!
Yep, so...
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last...
Wait.
Is it okay for him to be here?
There we go. That was the button I was looking for. On my side, part of the bottom of the screen's cut off.
She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
For some reason, when I do full screen on these type of games, it kind of causes the stream to lag a little bit. So I have it on window mode, but...
I mean, not a hobby, but...
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
These days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late. You'll find your room.
So I
at the
have it
hall
in
on the
windowed
second
mode,
floor.
but the problem is I
Your
can't see the
things
bottom
should already
text.
be there.
So
Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me. Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here. Do you have any questions?
So who's the kid?
What kid? What are you talking about? Come on, that's not funny. Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay? You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going. I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later.
Yeah,
Okay? Good night.
I've noticed a lot of games don't really do OBS very well if it's in full screen mode. And I also have to be very careful about my network usage because, like, even though I have the bandwidth, I'm running through a VPN, so it's like, just kind of throttles me a little bit, you know? So I'm just going to go to bed. I ain't even going to do anything. Oh, yeah, put stuff in closet. There we go. Problem solved.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
I should have just ignored her there. Be like, what
Good
can I
morning.
get by with?
Did you sleep okay? I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go? Great, let's head out.
I've always loved the dormitory music. It's really good.
This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh? I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh look, there it is now.
Well, I'm currently running at 15,000 bit rate right now. I mean, even though VPN does kind of throttle me a bit, I still run on its gigabit up and down. No, it's 1.25 gigs up and down. So I have
Okay on your own from here, right?
my settings are 1080p at 48 FPS and I want to say 15,000 bit rate.
Let's see. I guess you should go see your homework.
But then I have it set to the YouTube preferred encoder, so it messes with those settings a little bit.
I'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Yeah, what class you in?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey. About last night. See you.
Dude, I miss Mixer so much. Say what you will about the, it didn't really stand a chance when it was trying to compete against YouTube and Twitch. Even though Microsoft tried their hardest to get that to stay afloat. But I love the fact that you could co-stream on Mixer for free. It had the best video encoder. It was the smoothest in my opinion. And also just kind of worked better. And was much lower, much lower latency. And it didn't require as much resources. Man, I miss Mixer so bad. Like, it was fantastic. Okay, I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way.
Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Oh la la, how wonderful! I wish to set my soul on fire and learn the ways of the great samurai also.
That's what I like to hear, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
Hey, where's... Oh, duh. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go in. Oh, I know. Channel points were fun. I actually met one of my very favorite... Well, not met.
Oh, are you the new student? Huh.
My stream controller just glitched. That was weird. But yeah, I love the channel
You're
points.
second year, correct? Wow, you've lived in a
Channel
lot of
ports were
different
great. And one of my favorite streamers that I don't get to watch as much anymore was on there.
places. Let's see. 10 years ago, your parents.
Man, I miss Mixer so much.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
Sorry, I had to
Come
mute
on,
something real
I'll
quick.
show you the way.
And so, another new school year is upon us. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
You came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her? Oh, and, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
I'm gonna embarrass her.
Ah, man, I knew it. I mean, why wouldn't she, right? Wait. How close are you guys?
Who's that? Someone's talking. Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I was annoyed too because I was enjoying my time on Mixer. The good thing is that I can co-stream through Streamlabs. So I actually recently invested in Streamlabs Ultra, which is why I get all the cool themes and effects and all those fun things. And so I can send someone a link and have them join in on my stream. So it's pretty cool.
Me?
Yes, you.
Junpei Iori.
Also, that's annoying. I'm getting rid of that. I don't like that headrest.
Second year in middle school. It's pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yuka-tan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again. Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
There we go. Must be fate.
Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
Yeah, Facebook gaming's still a
Funny,
thing.
huh?
I just don't like the layout of Facebook
Are
gaming.
you forgetting I'm in this class too? Anyway, gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school together. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
Huh? What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions?
The only thing I really don't like about Facebook gaming is their encoder just isn't all that good.
Hey, you didn't tell anyone about you know what.
It's quite a bit easier to get monetized on Facebook gaming though.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay? What?
Last night?
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea. Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us. Jeez, I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man. Well, here's to a fun school year, dude.
Let's get it.
You're ready to head out? We can walk to the station together.
So,
Yo!
the one thing I really don't like about the reload is that they did change a lot of the casting. Most of it is flawless. Like a lot of the casting's good, but there were some casts in particular I felt like should have been left. You know, I did prefer the older casting better, but despite that, I do still believe this is the definitive edition. Like, it's the best version of Persona 3. That's what I mean by that. They did a really good job adapting this and bring it up to the modern age.
Yo. That's right.
We're just going to run for it.
Oh, check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club?
So nowadays, I think it's automatic. If you're making monetization, it gets reported automatically that you are making money and you have to file it, like claim it, or report it, I mean. Report it that you're making money and then you have to file it tax-wise at the, you know, like every other income. A lot of it was just because a lot of streamers were using services like Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, etc. to make money under the table. So now it's like automatically reported that you are making money. So let's go to the dormitory. Oh, who's that? You know, she reminds me of the girl from Persona 4. Every day's great at your Juness.
Welcome back.
Yeah, tiring.
Oh, welcome back. Huh.
Man, they're really pushing me to go to sleep, aren't they? Okay, time for bed.
I'm going out for a bit.
Okay, so
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
there's one thing I
There's a
forgot
lot
to
going
do
on.
before we started.
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly
Persona
developed in people
Reload.
who showed no symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion.
There we go.
They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Okay. Next day.
Have you heard? Hold up. What?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
Let's see what we got here.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm cheating. I have the answers pulled up on my phone because, yeah. I've always done it that way.
You're a lifesaver.
I have never been good at work, like classwork. Music is just so good in this. Okay, it is now the evening. 4/7.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Or
Good
4/8.
evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat. I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations. But it may take a bit longer before you receive the...
Yeah, I agree. The remade music's awesome. The only thing I don't like is Mass Destruction. I feel like they kind of butchered that one a little bit, but all the other remake is great.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Mass Destruction is probably one of my favorite battle themes from the entire series. Outside of Face Myself. That's actually one of the first Persona songs I ever heard.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll
But I just felt like the chorus in Mass Destruction, they kind of doesn't sound as good as it used to be. But all the other remakes and reloaded versions of the song are fantastic.
Get it? Bookworm? Because you're students? Clever, isn't it?
They did. Well, what is it? Full Moon, Full Light, I believe the name of
He'll
it
get
is.
used to his lame jokes.
And then they also made us
I guess
another
I'll head back to
version
my room,
of
too.
Burn My
Like the
Dread,
chairman said, you
which
should
sounds
take
even
class.
more like Burn My
Transferring
Bread.
schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
Hello there. So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Dark Hour. Ooh.
Come on, what do you say? I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What do you think, Mayumi? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks. I'm serious. I was scared shitless.
Nice story, though.
That was the Bayside Rockers, brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirijo Electronics, bringing your future to you. The time is now 12 a.m.
And here comes the Dark Hour.
What the?
Uh-oh.
What's happening to me?
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Though, come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Yeah, the Velvet Room. I love the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
You shall be welcome.
You could say it's your room. Hello.
Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do
I don't
so.
know why I just said LOL out loud. That's odd. I apologize. That's cringe.
And assume full
For real.
responsibility for the choices you make.
I'll stop now. I promise.
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. Until we meet again.
Yep, time for school. Yeah, don't go to sleep in class, Junpei.
Think so?
Now, moving on.
Stay awake. No, stay awake, you're gonna power through it. Boo. That is not the bomb.
Sup? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home? I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat? That's right. You're new around here.
That they did do. That's one much needed improvement. A lot of the old songs weren't mastered very well at all.
This is Polonia Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too. And there's that club over there. Not that I've ever gone in myself.
Sure.
This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs.
Jack Frost figurines. And I think there's Fairy in there too. Or Pixie, I mean.
I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills. Ah, damn it! Oh, come on, man. I am not leaving empty-handed. Dude, I'm gonna look from the side. Yeah, that's it! Yo! One more try. Just one more.
Welcome back. Oh, right.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed, minding my biz.
By the way,
Biz, whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning
I
desire
think
every day. We inspire but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow. You know.
Time for bed. I gotcha. Nope.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform. Other than that, nothing has changed since last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. This subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right? Consider it an opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Command room speaking. Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, it's chasing after me right now.
Only thing I will say is that there's so much build up to this fight right here, and then it's just kind of nothing.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman. That's enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
What was that? You've got to be kidding me.
Mr. Chairman, please head
In a second, I'm going to mute my mic because it's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game.
and wake him up. Then
But what about you two?
we'll stop it here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko. So I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me. What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
Okay. There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now. Hurry! To the first floor! We'll leave through the back. Oh, wait!
Sword. Nice.
Let's go. Alright. We should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
What? Oh, let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now? Let's go.
Okay, heading upstairs.
I need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now. Sorry. What was that? Don't tell me it got inside. It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry.
Why would you go upstairs and trap yourself? Real talk, though.
Wait. If we go out through here, then I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now.
Okay, this is where I'm going to mute my mic.
Huh? No way.
It's here.
Wait.
Go on.
I am thou, thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Just as we thought.
I can't remember what it was. I think it's just a blank.
What on earth was that?
It's probably one of my favorite awakening scenes in the entire series, too. Persona 3 has a lot of my favorite scenes and favorite things within it.
Is it over? No! No! Get away from me! Those shadows! Did they break off from that other one?
There we go. Gonna knock him out.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Can you hear me? Oh, say something!
And here we go back to the Velvet Room again.
You lost consciousness after awakening to your power. Ooh, I see that it was Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting. That was the power of Persona, the manifestation of your psyche.
I completely agree with you on that.
Of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
You know, it's missing a few things, but overall, I feel like this is probably the best of the best version there is.
The power of a persona is the power of one's soul.
I like how they modernized the game, kind of gave it a lot of quality of life tweaks, and blended a few, you know, the portable and FES kind of gameplay together to give it elements from everything.
Will foster the growth of your persona ability.
I know it's coming out down the line, but I really wish this would have had the answer bundled in from the get-go. Or at least been a DLC you could purchase at the beginning.
I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
That's the big thing that gets me. I was kind of looking forward to the answer. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Got to pull that back up now that we're not needing to control the stream anymore.
You're awake.
Or at least don't need the controller up.
Thank goodness. You finally woke up. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for too. If it wasn't included, at least make it a DLC that was available from the get-go. But yeah, honestly, with this being a true remaster, it should have had all the content in from the beginning.
Persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
Now, I don't remember the Vision quest. I didn't play a lot of Portable. I wasn't a big fan of the point-and-click play style. I mean, it was the best you could get on Portable back in the day. Portable consoles back in the day, and it was relatively close to the full experience, but I just didn't like the way it played.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest,
Though I did like some elements of it.
But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group, so I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High.
Ah, okay.
And why
Cool.
I was there when this happened.
That sounds like an
Not
interesting
that I was much
concept.
help. I kinda panicked.
That would have been actually cool to have in here.
Facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward. Really? But still, sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See ya.
Yeah, well, it's not only that, too. The PSP version didn't have but a couple cutscenes. That's one of the biggest things that's stripped from it. But instead of, like, the world where you could interact with it, it was just point-and-click, top-down, like, map. There wasn't, like, any... I don't want to say there wasn't any interactivity, because you could click on people and talk to them, but there wasn't, like, you know, a map you could roam around in, per se. It was just top-down, click on what you want to do kind of thing. The only part of it that was explorable was Tartarus. Like I said, you can't blame it, though, because talking PS2 era, you know, PSP, handhelds weren't very capable back then. And for what it was worth, it was a pretty close to, you know, a very close experience to the main game. You know, they did what they could with it. It just wasn't my cup of tea is all.
Get a load of this.
But I respect the effort, because, like, that's pretty insane to have that game on portable.
Jeez. Are you stupid or something?
Okay, so...
It's not like that.
And we call it a day.
I've heard of that game. I know during that whole Unity situation where Unity kind of jacked up the price of software abruptly to try to make a quick cash grab, didn't they say they were going to pull that game off from the market out of protest since it was a unit made with Unity? I really need to figure out what happened in that whole situation though, because I know it didn't get pulled from the market, but I don't know what happened as far as Unity is concerned. Did they back down? Did they stick around? Did they stick to their guns and people just dealt with it? I can't remember. I didn't follow the ending of that.
Wanna walk home together?
It's gonna start rumors.
Come on, there's no need to put on a brave face. What if you pass out again on the way home? I feel responsible for that, you know? Come on, let's go. Home safe. I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor.
The music is just so freaking funky. I love it. Okay, I wasn't quite sure how that ended. I was really heavily involved when the whole situation first started, and then I'm like, yeah, I ain't paying attention anymore.
Oh.
That looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
That makes no sense.
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Streetlights going out.
Gosh, I can't stop yawning. I apologize.
The inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people simply aren't cognizant of. But the Dark Hour does exist, and it occurs each night at midnight. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the
Except
point.
he almost got
We
mauled by
are
Shadow, but
Specialized Extracurricular
yeah, I didn't
Execution
say that.
Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the Shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do a thing during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona, the power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you.
Evoker.
We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Don't think too hard on it. Just hang out with us for a while.
Please, we need your help.
Wait, don't pressure him like that. What if he feels like he can't say no? I mean, I'd like it if he joined too, but...
Welcome. That's all well and good. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now?
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
I am thou. Thou art I.
My first social link.
Established a new bond.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on. I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting?
Boo.
Because it's the weekend?
This is Persona 3 Reload, which is a remake of the old Persona 3 game back from the early 2000s. Yeah, well, most of the voice actors changed.
How have you been? We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. Really? Well, if you say so. To be honest, I don't have much to tell you anyway. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
Hey, you in there? If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata-senpai's calling for us.
So I think after we do the
Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
after we do the first round of Tartarus, that's when I'm probably going to call it for the night. But I got an announcement at the end. Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's just been chaotic. I've had to make multiple trips to Lynchburg, which is like 2.5 hours from here. That was immediately after work, and it's been tiring. And I was out running around all weekend, and that's what I'm thinking too. To be honest, it does look like the old prison uniforms. But yeah, it's been good.
What? Junpei? Why? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
Yeah, the first Sunday I didn't get home till it was like 10 o'clock, and then Monday was like, or no, Tuesday. Gosh, Mondays. I didn't come home till like 9, so it's like, yeah. I'm exhausted. I was running around all weekend. I had a fun day on Monday, though.
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night.
Yeah, but no, about the emergency.
He just awakened to it recently.
Oh. I hope it feels better.
I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
I'm sorry I haven't been messaging all that much. Or, sorry I've been inactive on pretty much everything in general. Last 5 or 6 days have been pretty crazy. I'm just exhausted. Tonight, after the stream, I'm just gonna crash hard. Especially because I have to be up at like 5 a.m. Thanks. It'll be okay from here on out. About the emergency I posted on Facebook, and the reason why I had to abandon my stream on Friday was because my family was going out of state, and just out of the blue, the car engine seizes up, and they were stranded in Lynchburg, which is, like I said, quite a way. So I had to leave work early Friday and head that way to go pick them up, and everything that could go wrong did go wrong. One member in the family was sick, and then I got stuck in traffic on the freeway because there was an accident, and then because everyone was trying to get off the freeway, I got stuck behind like everyone from the freeway on a narrow back road, and yeah, it was just a
But
mess.
he said that's, completely normal. And then, like, being confused and not remembering anything. You guys know that?
Oh. Well, it's on my public page, not on my public Simply Robert page, not on my personal profile. Yeah, I don't share stuff like this on my personal profile.
What? Have you not talked to anyone about it? Well, you should know, since you're a Persona user and all.
Even though we're not friends on Facebook, you still should be able to access that.
I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own.
Yeah, we're good. I'm just glad that mess is all over. So yeah, I apologize for abruptly abandoning the stream. I was hoping to be back before it was time to start, but I realize now that was very optimistic and irrational.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think...
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
Tartar sauce. That's great.
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Okay, so We'll run one more day, and then we will call it quits. Though with this being, I'll go ahead and thanks. I appreciate it. I'll definitely try. Tomorrow, being 4th of July, I'm going to be in the parade, so I got to be up super early and get with our group, get lined up and all that. We have to be, we're meeting up at like 7:30 and then have to be in formation at 8:30.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, Yucatan, do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
It's gonna be in, it's gonna be in Gypsy, it's gonna be in the park, where it's the whole loop, we just circle around.
They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
I gotta remember not to put too many identifiers in a public stream about where I'm at. But yeah, it's in the park, it just loops around and it's gonna be fun.
I can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart.
From my understanding, we're supposed to be live streaming it on the page. Not this, the other page.
Everyone else is there already. You better hurry. Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry.
I just don't like TikTok and the way it's set up in general. But yeah, YouTube, the nice thing about YouTube is everyone uses YouTube. So it's like... So the only downside is it's so hard to get monetized on YouTube nowadays. With Streamlabs Ultimate, I have some external options, but...
Let's get right into it.
My goal, honestly, is eventually to do this enough to make it like a side gig.
Now, I'd like your
I've already got all my my website set up and all that fun stuff, and my tip jar and everything going.
And Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has
But
recently
at the moment, I'm not really promoting it because I want this to grow a little bit and me to get into the swing of things.
Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So, I asked this yesterday, but what is that Tartar thing again?
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting.
Oh, come on, I just want to fight shadows.
Is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
Yeah, taxes is a very complicated thing. And the more money you make, the higher the taxes are. So there's a point in every tax bracket where you're better off staying in a lower tax bracket than moving into a higher one, because the jump of taxes between one bracket to the other will actually make it feel like you're much lower in the tax bracket before you. So like your income's significantly lower because the amount of taxes that change between those gaps is so significant, you feel the hit.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Your nest, huh?
No. So you don't want to make less. It's that when you jump from one tax bracket to another, you want to make sure that the jump is significant enough where you don't feel like you're making less despite the fact you're making more. If that makes sense. US tax code is one of the stupidest kind of designs in the planet, so it's like, it's hard to explain.
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us.
And by the way, I'm not a lawyer, so do not take any of this as legal advice. Just from personal experiences.
Yeah,
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
It's weird how we're playing a game and we're talking about legal stuff. That's hysterical. This conversation's been all over the place tonight.
What about you?
We talk about family emergencies, we talk about 4th of July parades, and now we're here. In tax code.
Not much point anymore.
I love it. It's amazing.
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
just wait and see.
Okay, here comes the fun.
It's almost midnight.
Wait, missed what? Oh, it's fun.
The labyrinth that reveals
The conversation honestly didn't start picking up much until you hopped in. It was dead for probably the first 30-35 minutes of the stream. We were just talking about Persona stuff. And then it just kind of went chaotic in the last... Well, not chaotic, but just, you know, more of a casual conversation. Oh.
Once the dark hour passes,
You're good.
everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Like everything else in this
If
game.
we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in! Me! Pick me!
Okay, Junpei.
You're in charge.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows where...
Oh, Snarf's here. She's been hanging out in the kitchen a lot lately. She's probably sitting on the counters, despite me telling her she's not supposed to do that.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, let's head inside.
She's been getting on my new entertainment center a lot lately and knocking stuff off. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened this weekend. My old entertainment center I had in here completely the legs completely collapsed on it and everything went crashing. That was a mess to clean up. Thankfully nothing broke, but...
What's the matter?
Okay, it's time to go see Igor before we get into Tartarus.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, she's been very... Oh, what's the term? Feisty lately. Yeah, Snarf's been into everything.
The time has come for you to wield your power.
When I said everything hit me at once, I meant everything hit me at once this week.
The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further. You must understand the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty, but at the same time, holding infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until we meet again.
Okay, so now we get to explore Tartarus. This is the fun part. Honestly, I love spending a lot of time in Tartarus. So once we get past this point and into the next time we stream this game, it's gonna be a lot of time spent in Tartarus, because I love Tartarus. It's so much fun.
Tell me you dozed off. You're like that
A lot of people like pacing it. I like trying to go as far as possible in a single setting. So
You're supposed to be our leader.
I know that's kind of a bad way to play, but it is what it is. I mean, there's no real bad way to play as long as you don't make the bad answer the wrong questions, but the wrong answer to vital questions, but okay, let's go.
All right.
real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this?
That's
place
true.
all the way
Not
up
to
here?
mention, if you spend too much time on 1-4, you have to deal with the Reaper. That's a death sentence, especially early in this game.
It's my
You
persona
want to keep
ability.
moving.
The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. This shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
What if I triggered the Reaper right now?
Right. Let's
I'm
begin.
gonna test this theory.
Defeat all the shadows on that floor.
I'm gonna find the exit and just stand by the
Support you
door.
as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there.
Or can you trigger the Reaper this early? I think when you're in the the tutorial, you really can't.
This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution. Alright, let's start by going over how to attack shadows. When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out. Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well.
Yeah, it was on the PS2 version too. It's just it wasn't as prominent. A lot of graphical limitations on that
Takeba
system,
too.
you know?
You'll be fine. Don't.
Got it.
But yeah, it's very detailed in this one. So I'm just going to test something. So you're probably going to think I'm crazy for trying this, but
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused. Alright, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yuka-tan.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
I'll go with.
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness. Keep that up and finish off the rest.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Okay, so always gotta check the little side areas here because there's sometimes hidden items. It's very easy to get lost.
Hey, found some kind of boxy-looking thing.
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So they're basically like treasure chests. Hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
That looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
I don't need to see all the tutorials. Revival beats, those are important.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Yeah.
I'll go with Orpheus.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack?
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down. Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
I love the new advantage theme when you do the sneak up. This it's going down. I think is the name of it. Asperus. Nice.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
Ooh.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
There we go.
I've covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
Persona.
Okay, let's see. I just went ahead and went for the inn. This early in the game, not really anything can be used.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure.
That's pretty freaking sweet.
Look!
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to...
What's that you got there?
I wonder... Not bad.
Okay. Okay, that's the teleporter back.
Now use it to return to the entrance. Welcome back. So, how was it?
What happened? Damn. Why do I feel so exhausted?
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
So, we're gonna go ahead and... I did not just do that. I did not just do... Well, we're all in now, aren't we? Can't use my personal file anymore. That's okay, though. So, let's go ahead and start getting ready to switch off. Hold on. I'm just getting something set up real quick. Okay, so that we're going to call it here tonight. That was a long stream. I got a couple quick announcements though. So, tomorrow's 4th of July. So, first things first, I hope you enjoy your holiday. Hope you get to have fun, enjoy yourself, spend time with family, friends, whatever you want to do. You know, whatever you do for holidays, I hope you have a good time. Just, you know, it'll be fun. So, that being said, I'm off for 4 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My goal is... Oh, she actually decided to show up for a second. So my goal is to do a stream Friday, probably a long one, maybe a short one Saturday, around the time I normally do my streams, and if I have time, a short one Sunday. Sunday was going to be a hit or miss, just because I do have plans Sunday night with someone, and yeah, so you know, we're going to do mini golf and dinner. I apologize for the noise upstairs if you can hear it. But yeah, so it's going to be fun. If I come back in town, I will be streaming. If not, well, you know, just check back around 8. If I'm not live, then you know I'm not doing it. I'll just leave it at that, because I won't really make an announcement, because this is like an abnormal stream time. So just check back to channel around 8 on Sunday and see what happens. I will announce, though, if I'm going to be streaming on Saturday. So my goal is to kind of make up for lost time, since I haven't been live for a couple weeks. So, yeah. Anyways, so typical drill. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in, who joined me, who talked with me, who watched the stream. We will get back to Breath of the Wild next week, and we're going to, you know, just kind of rotate. 1 week do one, 1 week do the other. Social links can be found in the description. Click your preferred social media. I post updates on Facebook and Twitter. If there's ever any changes to the schedule or anything you want to know, it'll be there. Instagram, I share more of like a slice of life stuff, so kind of semi-personal, talk what I'm doing, all that fun stuff. So yeah, find me on those platforms. Anyways, you're also welcome to join my Discord if you want to chat in there. It's kind of dead at the moment, but I'm hoping to revive it. That's kind of the plan. And, you know, stream notifications are there too. So with that being out of the way, do you want to say bye, Snarf? Want to say bye? You haven't been in the stream all day today. So yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you later, guys. Have a good night. We'll continue this soon. And I'll see you in the next stream. That'll be on Friday. Right, Snarf? Catch you later.